Hey gang, today I want to go over this video from EndTimes, Bible Intelligent, Mandela Effect, Weird Nature, and Mandanimals Part 1. But first, let's review this list. Do you know what the list of mind control symptoms are? Here are the symptoms: microwave hearing, transmission of specific commands into the subconscious, visual disturbances, visual hallucinations, inject words into the brain, manipulation of emotions, reading thoughts remotely, causing pain to any nerves of the body, remote, stress, seeing as in a camera through your eyes lens, control of sleep patterns, computer brain interference, or watching YouTube because there be something here, complete complex control of the brain such as retrieving memories and implanting personalities. Alright, let's see how this video begins. Okay, we're having some flashy symbols, which may not be part of our mind control. Just move everything moving fast through here. Now we're talking weird nature and mandibles. Weird nature, black and white. Now here's some commands for us to do.
Something that's been very curious for me, and that has been seeing these strange new animals come around. And it's unbelievable. Hold on a second here. Thought I had that taken care of. So these strange animals that have been popping up, it's just unbelievable. With the quantum effect, some call it the Mandela effect, we're seeing these strange new animals that have popped on the scene, and no one really kind of knows where they came from. Now,
So, how do we know this is from the quantum effect, Mandela effect? Were you aware of this? This is from Atlas Obscura. Why thousands of new animal species are still discovered each year. Do you think it's from a quantum D-wave computer? There are many scenarios that can lead to a new species being discovered. The archetypical researchers clad in a multi-pocketed khaki clothing heading into the jungle certainly do locate new creatures, but they're not the only ones. There are cases of new species being found in museum collections where they were collected 50 to 100 years ago, and at the time nobody looked at the specimens closely enough, says Christopher Roxworthy, a curator in the herpetology department of the American Museum of Natural History, who frequently goes out on field work expeditions to look for new reptiles and amphibians. Technology has led to more animals being identified. New species today are regularly detected through DNA. Often two species live relatively near to each other and look exactly alike, which means they were formerly categorized as one genus, but analyzing the DNA shows enough dissimilarities in their genes to now classify them as separate species. Zoologists at the Natural Zoo in Washington, D.C. actually spent years being frustrated about their resident inability to mate, but it is a small carnivore in the raccoon family, commonly confused with its identical-looking cousin. They were trying to mate and not realizing that it was an entirely different species. Just the little creatures. That doesn't mean the well-explored parts of the world have no surprises left for us. Just last year, a new species of frog was discovered in New York City, of all places. However, if you want to discover a new animal, less trodden areas are better bet. The most rewarding spots tend to be the tropics, since there are a wider variety of plants and animals there than in temperate regions. There are plenty of places in the tropics that haven't been thoroughly sifted through, though. Typically, if you were interested in finding new species, a very good thing to look at would be to understand where people have done research and surveys in the past and then find the holes the blank areas of the map that have been understudied, says Roxbury. The reason that some places remain unexplored are not what you would expect. Inaccessibility, for example, is not really a problem in the modern age. Sure, there might not be any direct flights from a research institution to Montreux, China. No roads go there, or the desolate Kerguelen Islands in the southern Indian Ocean. You can only get there with a 6-day boat ride from an island off coast of Madagascar, but that doesn't bother contemporary researchers much. So if it's not a physical inaccessibility, why are there still blank spots on the map? I think a lot of it is really driven by politics, said Roxworthy. The political situation can unnerve researchers far more than a long, uncomfortable boat ride, and national or regional instability can lead to waves of scientists alternatively heading to or avoiding large swaths of land.